Memorial Day is a national holiday when banks are typically closed. This day honors the men and women who have served in the armed services. Banks are entities owned and operated by private companies, not the government, so their holiday rules are not necessarily in line with federal holiday rules. Most banks, however, choose to observe the national holidays, including Memorial Day. So banks throughout the country will most likely be closed on Memorial Day. It is important to note that some banks will remain open on the holiday, but they may operate under reduced hours or have limited services. On Memorial Day, most banks will not be open for business. This means they will not be able to accept deposits, process payments, or conduct other daily tasks. ATMs, however, may remain open on Memorial Day depending on their own individual operating schedule. If you need to access money on Memorial Day, check with the individual banks and ATMs to be aware of their schedules. If you need financial assistance on Memorial Day, it is best to contact your bank prior to the holiday to understand their process and schedule for providing help. If you need to conduct an urgent transaction, alternative banking options are available on Memorial Day, such as check cashing, money orders, and prepaid cards. As Memorial Day is a federally recognized holiday, most businesses and services stop operating. Banks are no exception, as they are usually closed on this day. This may be inconvenient for some customers, given that no cash withdrawals, deposits, or other banking activities can be carried out on the holiday. Still, many customers choose to honor the holiday and reflect on the service of our military men and women during this time. The decision to keep banks closed on Memorial Day is due to the fact that it is a federal holiday. This holiday is observed to honor the brave men and women who have died serving in the U.S. Armed Forces. Employers of banks have the right to initiate holidays as they deem fit. Keeping their branches closed on Memorial Day shows the respect banks have for the freedom that our veterans worked hard to protect. Banks that remain closed on those days should post this information in advance on their websites or in their customer service sections. It is wise to check with them to make sure that they will be closed before making any extra plans. Usually, the most a customer can do on Memorial Day is to access their account information online or by phone. Most banks do not offer any other services or accept deposits on this day as it is a national holiday. On Memorial Day, banks may be closed for business purposes, but ATMs and online banking options are still often available. It is wise to check with banks in advance to find out if their ATMs and online banking services will be available for use during the holiday. It is a good idea for those who need to conduct banking activities to plan ahead for possible closures. Banks may have different operating hours on Memorial Day, so it is good to check beforehand if their services will be available. For the most part, banks tend to close their doors on a national holiday like Memorial Day.